David, I'm sorry I laughed at you when you got diarrhea at Barnes and Noble. I'm sorry for bringing it up again now. How's Barnes and Noble as a place to get diarrhea?
I feel like it can be a lot worse.
I feel like
What do you think nightmare scenario is?
Barnes and Noble's good because it's not
Like-
really busy in there. They have more of a
like-
private bathroom, I would assume.
Like
Yeah.
Super Bowl. Like that.
I would
think-
stop
I would
99.
Oh, dude, which
Yeah,
99? You're
it's
just
like-
going with somebody's feet.
any
No, I
concert
feel like the
venue.
Barnes and Noble is
Yeah.
quiet.
Yeah, but what if it's violent?
Yeah, you
I
could be
guess.
reverbing
And
the
someone's-
whole library.
Someone's just oh, Mean Girls. Mean Girls. You know,
Brutal.
the title doesn't lie.
No, there's some mean.
There are some mean girls in this film.
Have you
There
guys
sure are.
ever seen Mean Girls with a Z?
Is that a thing?
2024?
No,
I think it's
I've heard of it.
spelled the same way. The musical.
This is a movie. I think it came out 2024, 2025.
There was a 2024 one, and it's like a movie, but it's a musical
It's
movie.
It's
Oh, maybe it is.
I
came
some like porno
No.
with a Z.
No, no, I came across this when I was trying to actually find this movie.
Because there was the 2024 musical, which was the adaptation of the Broadway musical,
no,
which is adapted from the
from
feature
the
film.
film.
no, this isn't the musical. I can't find it because it was like on.
Probably just like some
It
bullshit.
I-
Some like Tubi.
Yeah.
I came across it when I was trying to find it, but yeah.
The short answer is no.
Did you
No,
watch it?
I haven't.
No, I didn't. I should have watched that one and showed up.
And then
They'd be like, "What? I thought we were
Wait,
talking
wait.
about Mean Girls."
thought we were doing Mean Girls.
Doing Mean Girls.
There was Mean Girls 2, which was a TV movie in like 2011. With I thought no one from this movie. Do you know who is in it?
Mm-mm.
That would take a guess.
I'm
The
guessing.
Let's go. He reprises his role as Principal Rod Duval.
Hell yeah.
Good for him.
I had no idea. I was doing a little bit of reading
Yeah,
Mean Girls 2 today. I was like, there's no... Because I remember it was made for ABC Family, and it's just like, what are we
ABC
doing?
Family.
But, you know, Tim Meadows, get the bag.
Hell yeah.
You know, put on the Mr. Duval fit one more time.
Mhm.
You know, get the wrist cast.
Like Peter.
Mean Girls, David, this is you. We were going to do something else.
Yes. Which we will.
Oh,
Eventually.
we will. I don't even want to say what it is. It's going to be a surprise. Another big 2000s comedy we are going to do. This is probably I would argue, the definitive high school movie of the 21st century.
Yeah.
I'm just going to ask the table if anyone's got an answer. Why has this one in particular endured 2 decades when some movies that aren't necessarily bad, but just like, not that I am as familiar with these, but like John Tucker Must Die or like Accepted kind of just like stay as like 2000s. I have seen Accepted way back in the day.
I think this one's just a lot more like this one can there's still mean girls in the
Yeah,
world. Like
that's
it's
true.
just like
The concept's
it's
eternal.
like, yeah, it's
I think the main reason is the hateability of Regina George, quite frankly. I think it's just she's so iconically
yeah.
a
Yeah.
bitch
Mm-hmm.
in this film that it's just like no who could play that
Yeah.
harder than Regina George. Calling a girl's mom and faking Planned Parenthood,
That's
devious.
crazy.
that's wild.
Yeah.
Over something pretty minor.
Or something not even affecting her, affecting one of her
Yeah.
underlings.
Extremely out of pocket.
Honestly, respect the
Yeah,
for
I also, I can get behind it,
Mhm.
but it's insane.
no,
It's a bold strategy.
She's so the power and just like she's like the blonde high school like
Mhm.
Bitch.
queen bee bitch.
Yeah.
I
Like they
think-
say it,
I think a big reason is because this movie, and I guess like Superbad, the reason why those two seem to be like some of the last that have really been minted is just because of a universality of them. Like
Yeah.
like you said, there's always
Exactly,
mean
yeah.
girls. There's always dorks that want to get drunk and have sex.
Yep.
They both feel like they're written by people that aren't talking down to the audience, but rather was in this situation, as a youth themselves. Like it all just feels really true. Not that I was ever a woman or Mean Girls, but I can imagine.
Yeah.
I think this movie is very smart and has a good understanding of the traditional tropes of high school movies and such, with all the different cliques and all that. anyone want to get into their like personal relationship in this movie? I know it's a longtime favorite of yours, I imagine.
Yeah, I grew up with this one. I mean, I have 3 sisters I grew up with, so it was on constantly. I've always loved it too. Like, it wasn't even like a thing. It was never a thing for me where it was, oh, it's my sisters. Like, my sisters like it. Like, it's a girl thing. Like, this movie is just,
It's good.
It's
It's
hilarious.
always
It's great. But yeah, I just grew up with it. It's an all-time favorite.
Yeah, same here. Growing up with 3 sisters. In which my oldest sister had her baby today, so it's kind of ironic.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Let's go,
Yeah. So,
Uncle Jack. I mean,
Uncle
you
Jack
already won.
times 2.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, yeah, I grew up with this movie. It was always. I feel like it was like on a lot in my house because just my 2 older sisters, like in high school mostly too. They watched it all the time. So yeah, so it's a big favorite to me.
Billy, since Pat's not here today, you're the only one here that doesn't have sisters.
I do not. I have 0 sisters, and
You were raised in a house of men.
yes, and this is a complete opposite, I would say, of your guys' like situations. I had heard about Mean Girls. Like, I've always heard, like, oh, Mean Girls, like, it's a good movie, throw it on. But it was never one that I had watched. I'm gonna say probably until like maybe a couple of years ago. Maybe like I was like, I don't know, maybe like 18, 19. And it was later in life. Obviously, it's hilarious, and I love it now. I've seen it a bunch, but I had never grown up with this one being on the telly or
Makes sense.
or being thrown on. This is not a DVD. This is not a DVD
Yeah.
owned by the Flynns. So
Not like Employee of the Month.
no. So this one is. It took me a while to get around to Mean Girls, but I mean, this movie is just so great. I love it now. And I'd throw it on at any moment.
Easily
Very
rewatchable.
Yes, so
rewatchable.
rewatchable.
I'm kind of closer to you, even though I do have 2 sisters. I was aware of it. I'd seen parts of it. My sisters liked it. I never actually watched it in full until a couple of years ago in the theater, and they re-released it for the 20th anniversary. So I was fashionably late to Mean Girls, despite knowing all the famous quotes and all that, and just what an iconic piece of work it is. But I was embarrassingly late because this movie's amazing.
It's great.
It has no reason to go as hard as it does, and I'd say it's probably Superbad is after this. I was going to say it's probably the last genuine high school classic, but Superbad.
Yeah.
Easy A is pretty good too.
Yeah.
But after that, I mean,
There's not much.
Yeah,
I don't even know if they. I mean, Booksmart was okay, but I haven't seen it since it came out almost 10 years ago.
those 2 stand above the rest.
I agree. They can just cut this out. I swear.
Mean Girl.
Oh yes, Mean Girls. Yeah, so we'll cut
what
that
we were
wrong.
talking about. Yeah.
I just couldn't remember what.
We were going on about high school movies.
Yeah, I was
What
saying
number
this
was
super
it?
bad and like yeah, the last. Yeah, I mean, then I now it's all just. I know the newest season wasn't in high school, but just like Euphoria, I feel like a lot of it's moved to TV.
Yeah.
I was going to say teens don't go to the movies anymore, but that's certainly not true.
No.
If you've seen Backrooms, that's not the case. You'll probably have an auditorium littered with them. This movie was released on April 30th, 2004, so we're just past the big 2-2.
Yes.
Released the same day as Envy, a forgotten 2000s comedy with Ben Stiller and Jack Black. Never seen it.
No, me either.
Always known of it. Never seen it. The cover is Jack Black kind of with his arm around Ben Stiller, while Ben Stiller's kind of like making that
I can see
that
it.
face. Directed by Mark Waters, stars Lindsay Lohan, Rachel McAdams, Amanda Seyfried, Tina Fey, Tim Meadows, Lacey Chabert, Tim Meadows.
Good cast.
Great cast.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great.
And it's Lizzie Kaplan and Daniel, what's his face? Franzese or something like that. The dad from Who, Neil Flynn, is also a father in
Good
this.
dad. Good movie
Great
dad.
Mike Heck.
Movie
Mike
dad.
Heck. Mike Heck.
Mike Hack.
Of course.
Movie dad.
Yeah, you just did that.
Yeah, he's the first thing you see in this movie.
Yeah.
He's the first thing.
Opening shot.
Yeah, it's supposedly a child's POV, but no, it's 2004 Lindsay Lohan,
16,
who was originally. I don't know if I want to get casting now, or if we have any more just general comments on Mean Girls. I feel like we're not doing it. I feel like I'm not doing it justice here. Besides, just overall stating just what a fantastic piece it is.
It's gonna live through time.
Yeah, well, we'll live on.
It's always gonna be one of my favorites, and it will never not be funny, no matter how many times I've seen this movie. Like, I can't even imagine how many times I've seen this. Just so many.
Even like watching it now, like I'm still like laughing at it. You know what I mean?
I
like,
watched it last night, and I was having a ball.
There's stuff like I forgot that was even in it. That like because it's like kind of that once in a while type of watch.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a lot of like just things we've come with just to like our comedy that I've like.
Which is basically Tim Meadows doing anything.
Yeah.
He's a funny guy.
Yes,
it might sound like a bit. I genuinely.
No,
you know what? This was the same year as The Cookout. 2004.
Wow.
He's also in The Cookout. He fails the bar exam like 7 times. That's like the only good part of that movie. I mean, probably got to be up there. I'm gonna guess in the top 3 of the most quoted films of the 21st century. I don't really know what else is even up there. Anchorman, maybe, and for me,
probably takes the cake.
For me, it's The Social Network. I think that's the most quotable movie of the century, but that's not as renowned for its quotability.
There's so
as Mean Girls. I mean, there's Mean Girls Day.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a Social Network Day yet.
Sure.
There will be. I don't know what day it'll be, but I feel like in time there's got to be one. October 3rd. Stop trying to make fetch happen. Yep. We wear pink on Wednesdays. Can't sit with us. Get in, loser. We're going to shop. Like, I'm just rapid firing these off.
How many people do you think? Like, how many like high school girls after seeing this movie enforced like pink on Wednesdays in their fetch?
I'm sure it happened, and it'd be really funny considering everything that happens in this movie. They're like, hey, let's do that.
Let's do that.
How many times have girls dressed up for the 3 as Halloween?
Oh, Lord. So many times.
So many.
It's a bit like pissed off Gen X dudes in 1999 starting fight clubs after Fight Club came out.
Yeah, right.
Just like the movie just goes right over there.
Really hits home with them, you know.
Yeah, you know,
influences them to do stuff.
Yeah, I guess there are ultimately worse things you can do than just like, hey, on Wednesdays let's all wear pink,
right?
You know, in the end, you know, there are worse things you can do.
This probably did spawn a couple burn books, though.
Oh,
sure.
Absolutely.
It's definitely spawned some new ones.
I wonder how many also got like
that's a great idea.
like a teacher found it because they were like working on it in school for some reason.
Right.
I'm sure that happened.
Oh yeah.
Like, we know you guys like the movie.
I was like, you can't be doing this.
Book's right there.
There
it is.
The Burned Book.
Burned Book.
What do you guys think the best burn in the Burned Book is?
There was one that really made me laugh. Somebody has a fat ass. Dawn's.
Whoever the girl is that made out with the hot dog's pretty good.
Yeah.
So that's not even a lie. She says that was one time.
The hooking up with Coach Carr.
Also true.
It's true.
Oh, we'll get to Coach Carr.
Tina Fey selling drugs. What are some other ones that were in there?
Well, there's the one that, there's the one that kicks everything off, which is Regina George is a fugly slut.
Yeah.
Which,
fugly.
Great word. Great word. It's like, that's so fugly.
There's I can't even say the one. It's the girl with the heavy flow.
Oh, yeah. That one's funny. That's insane.
At the beginning of the odd.
It's insane. I would never, even if I would never say that in front of the entire gymnasium. Not that, nobody knows because Regina George, printed out every lot copies, but
still, thrown all over the school. But you could still be like, that's not true.
Yeah. There's probably a couple, probably a handful of people that didn't see that one, but
now everyone knows.
There was a lot of truth in it. What do you think happened to Coach Carr? Maybe I can save that for later, but
he booked it.
Oh, I know he booked, but couldn't have made it far. I feel like it's a small town. Jail?
House arrest.
So, yeah, something like that.
Maybe just you can't
probation
can't anymore.
Fired, yeah.
Yeah. Probation. He's got to pay for I don't even know.
Gotta make a formal apology to the students' parents.
The students' parents and
flags all over the field.
Oh, and he's not even practicing what he preaches. Yeah, don't have sex, you'll get pregnant.
And
I have some names. That's really it on the production. This wasn't exactly Apocalypse Now that they were making. It was kind of just, hey, let's shoot this movie in Toronto, not Evanston, Illinois. Toronto. No Tom Cruise. 2004. This would have been Collateral. Not really a role for him in this.
He was considered.
Pat would say that he can see him.
Pat would develop a role.
I've gotten you.
He'd be like, get away on him.
I can see it.
It'd be like, what even? If you're gonna get Tom Cruise and he's gonna be Mr. Duval, like,
yeah, it has to be.
Or maybe he just plays Damien.
He can go for you have to go hard.
I would like him in the Damien.
Plays a gay high school student.
Yeah,
at the ripe age of like 42.
Put him in his Coach Carr.
42. He only would have been like 16 years older than Rachel McAdams, who's 26 years old.
She's right. I thought
Lindsay Lohan was 17.
Okay.
And then I believe there's a closer age gap in Rachel McAdams and Amy Poehler, who plays her mom, than herself and Lindsay Lohan, who are peers, which I think is kind of funny. Lindsay Lohan originally wanted to play Regina George. And I don't think this movie's the same if that happens.
No, not even close.
That, and initially, it obviously doesn't happen. They're like, nah, you got to be the star of this thing. She's having her moment right now. It's 2004. Obviously things kick off in the late 90s with The Parent Trap.
Yeah.
And then this is coming off like Freaky Friday, also directed by Mark Waters.
She's on top.
Apex Mountain, if you will. And a few years later, things take a little bit of a turn.
What's she doing now?
She's established a comeback. She's just doing like Netflix rom-coms.
They just did Freakier Friday.
That's true, yeah. But okay. She's out of the weeds.
Right.
There was a rough couple years.
Yeah.
And then Rachel McAdams initially auditioned to play Katie, which also it's such a simple, like, just moving pieces around, but it makes the movie so much better. She also seemed to be too old. That's what was said, because again, she was 26. Not quite as egregious as Alan Ruck in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, who was pushing 30.
Yeah.
But this is not that we're doing Ferris Bueller. We've already done that. I think that works because Cameron is so, like, wise. I don't know what wise beyond his years, but like an old man, basically.
Yeah.
I think that works.
It works for his character.
Mm-hmm. But, and we barely mentioned Tina Fey, who wrote the script.
Yes.
And it says it's based on a book, which technically, but it's not like a novel. It is Queen Bees and Wannabes, which is a parents' self-help book from 2002 to help guide, their teens through, the social hierarchy of high school, basically. So she picks that up and, brings it to Big Daddy Lorne Michaels, who was obviously her boss at the time, working at SNL, and was like, hey, we can get something out of this. I can't imagine reading a self-help book and being like, I see a story here.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah. I mean, it's a phenomenal script.
She directed the 2024 one, correct?
Did she?
I think she did. I could be incorrect. I thought.
Let me double check that.
I thought she did. I could be totally wrong, but I think she did. She did.
I
wonder if she wrote that too. I mean, they're probably similar.
I'm guessing not, because that's adapted from the musical.
Oh, okay.
Like there was a Broadway. All right, so no, it says screenplay by Tina Fey, but directed by Samantha Jane and Arturo Perez Jr. And then the musical is by Jeff Richmond, Nell Benjamin, and Tina Fey. Okay, so she's got her fingers in all of it.
Right.
But she sees McAdams as Regina, because she cited her as the fact that she wasn't really. This was kind of the come out, or not come out, but that's not a term. I meant to say comeback. I kind of had a Katie moment there when she says gruel. Like the breakthrough, because it's the same year as The Notebook. And then you got Wedding Crashers and Our Beloved Red Eye the next year. But screen presence always kind of like, she cited her as kind and polite. She's always kind of, I don't know how to describe her. Like, not Regina George.
No. I agree.
Always been like a very bubbly kind of.
So Tina Fey works with that. gets switched around, and then that's not. I mean, as always, there's always the like I wasn't sure about how real this is. I just see names online and other auditions and considerations for Katie were Kristen Stewart, which would have been like before Twilight, obviously, but in like 2 years after Panic Room. Michelle Trachtenberg and Mae Whitman, who played Anne on Arrested Development.
Okay.
May and Egg. Amanda Seyfried auditioned to play Regina George. Gets Karen. I think that
was a great decision.
That worked out perfectly. Yeah. Oh my god. Blake Lively initially top choice to play Karen. Not good. Not and then some other Karens were Leighton Meester, Haley Duff, not Hilary Duff, her sister, Kate Mara, Megan Fox, which I really raised my eyebrow at that because I was like, was Megan Fox around right now?
I don't know.
Obviously on this earth. The Transformers is 07.
Her, yeah.
That's 07.
That's her coming out.
And then Ashley Tisdale from High School Musical. I don't see her as Karen. I don't either. I think Seyfried perfectly gets the dumb one, for lack of a better term. It's like I have ESPN or something. And then speaking of Ashley Tisdale herself and Vanessa Hudgens, another High School Musical alum, also auditioned for Gretchen Wieners. And then this one just made me laugh.
Hudgens cannot do Gretchen Wieners.
I think this is one of the more perfectly cast films
I agree.
Of the century. Yep. James Franco in consideration for Aaron Samuels.
Oh my god!
I want to see it.
I want to see it.
I was going to say I think too old, but only 2 years prior, he's high schooler Harry Osborn in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. So I guess it's not that egregious. I just feel like he's so much older than...
He'd stick out a little bit too much.
Like, I don't want, like... Because we do have Rachel McAdams, who's 26 in this movie, but I feel like seeing James Franco just seems... I just picture him so much older than Lindsay Lohan.
That's what
I'm around asking for a pencil.
I'm thinking about this scene where like he just turns around, he's like smiling at him in math class. I don't know. Like I would love to see it, but I don't know. If I could. I don't know.
I can see it, but it doesn't work.
Yeah, I don't think so.
This isn't a category, and I'm just thinking about it now because I thought of James Franco and I thought of Pineapple Express. Who could Danny McBride be in this movie? We could throw him in the Ed Harris category.
Yeah. Who could Danny McBride play?
I mean, if you've seen Vice Principals, I guess just Mr. Duvall. Just the heart.
I was actually thinking about that when watching this movie. I was like, I can just see him being a teacher here.
I can see him in
like
the
Coach Carr.
Coach Carr.
He is Coach Carr. He is Coach Carr.
Coach Carr without the.
Yeah, Coach Carr. If his character's just limited to the sex ed classes,
I agree.
He would have put his McBride twist on it.
You just like Kenny Powers.
I just hear him giving that. Don't have sex.
I could hear him. Yeah. Don't have sex. I could just see him pointing straight into the camera.
Yeah, so like
very
don't be
linear
without a rubber.
Yeah,
say something like that.
Yeah, he would say some crazy shit.
Yeah, something absurd that you shouldn't be saying around students.
The mullet.
Yeah, I think Coach Carr is probably the best.
Katie's dad. Just the first thing you said. I don't know why I thought of McBride, but that could be something. We always talk about who Tom Cruise could be at Harris. Like, Connor O'Malley.
Who could Connor O'Malley be?
Get Connor. They're making this movie today, but not like the musical. It's just like this movie has been made. It's being made right now. I just want full-grown Connor O'Malley, just like as a student.
I know where he is.
Do tell.
He's at the Halloween party when she sees Regina kiss Aaron Samuels, and she walks outside. He's in the group of the kids sitting on the railing when one kid falls back. He's like,
maybe he does like a maniacal laugh.
I don't know. I was feeling like the Jason role would suit him pretty good. Just being like,
Jason.
Is your muffin buttered?
I'm thinking just like any.
He's in the math
around. Anyone just like if I'm picturing him kind of just like really sweaty and just like in a big like just like polos like
I could see him
over a desk
on the opposing mathletes team. Yeah, I could see him there, but he's got a little bit more
like when they lose, he's fucking pissed.
You're like punching the table. I could see a movie with Tom Cruise, Connor O'Malley, Danny McBride, and Ed Harris.
That'd be
I think we'd explode. Ed Harris is the principal.
It's really up to us to make.
Throw Butler in there, like for a little bit.
Butler's like some girl's dad.
Yeah, Butler.
We gotta approach all these people.
It's great.
We pretty much
make the pitch. I'm trying to think.
Let's write a movie with them in it.
If you were still with us, Carl Weathers.
Yeah,
Carl
of
Weathers.
course.
Carl Weathers as Duval.
Stallone's in there somewhere.
The budget of this thing is really ballooning. we already had Tom Cruise to start. Now we're thinking it's
Stallone.
Campus security guard.
You know what?
Seagal.
Throw in Schwarzenegger.
Yep.
He's got to be in
the both with Connor O'Malley. We pretty much peeked the door open. We might as well just tear it down to categories.
Yeah. O'Malley's the lead, though.
But Billy's got to go get his notes.
Notes.
Notes. Doing the work.
Mm.
And I got or no, bring it up. I was gonna mention Clueless as another banger of this time period, but it's 10 years before. So really, I do like that movie though. Best scene. I have a lot of nominees. I've got 8. 8. And this is like 97-minute movie, so scenes, bangers per act, like
I had 8 as well. Like an entire school year, pretty much.
Yeah, like first day, Halloween, Christmas. Best scene I've got the first cafeteria scene when she sits down with the plastics. Got pervert Jason is your muffin butter.
When he says that, I laugh so hard when he says it first to her, and then it's a cut to the jocks at the table. It's so good.
Oh yeah, that's I thank you for reminding me. Another reason why I like this scene. I love that we get each individual table, breaking down who's who.
Mm-hmm.
You got the sexually active band geeks. You got the burnouts, the plastics, all
the Asian nerds, cool Asians.
Yep. I don't even remember what Janice and Damien are even labeled.
They're the art freaks.
The art freaks. Yeah. Yes, that makes sense. Great scene.
Mm-hmm.
Things are looking okay for him. It's like, hey, I got defended from this sick pervert asking about buttered muffins. Maybe I'm making some new friends day one, and in a way she is.
Yeah, Regina, not a bad girl.
She
She's
cares.
a very nice lady.
And they're kind enough to extend the invitation. They would sit with us for the whole week. I don't know what happens the next Monday, and something just resets. But they're kind enough to inform her that on Wednesdays they wear pink.
And they can only wear their hairs and ponytails one day a week.
Only one once. These are important.
And she chose today.
I've got. This is kind of a small one, but something we mentioned earlier happens in the mall with the Planned Parenthood Frank Mall. I love in old movies of this era. I love just how malls were just the epicenter for teen activity.
The hangout.
I agree.
They're fucking flooding this place.
They're working there. They're shopping there.
Yeah.
They're hanging out there.
Now, if you go in, it's like the fucking back rooms.
There's just people fighting.
Yeah, it's just like
somebody got stabbed.
Speaking of people fighting in a mall, I do love the little,
They like their fake outs in this movie.
I do too.
No, I do.
I'm very fond of them. Yeah,
there's just a lot of them.
Everyone going apeshit in the mall, like fantasy with the sounds. I love how they're all just like climbing on
the other side.
The monkey noises.
Insane. What is going on?
They're all a bunch of animals.
It's real wilderness.
Yeah. Jeez.
I like everyone at Regina's house. With Amy Poehler as I don't even know if she had a first name, but I just wrote out Mrs. George.
Mom,
yeah, she's the cool mom.
Yep.
If you're gonna drink a little, I'd rather you do it in the house. I love just the depiction of like the parent that wants to be part of the gang, wants to stay young.
Tell me the gossip.
Got the fucking dog she's holding.
Yeah, the Chihuahua.
That's great.
Great scene. Regina got her parents to switch bedrooms with her.
That's when they. This is when they find the burn book, right?
This is when we first see the burn book. Yeah, oh my god, I hadn't thought about this in forever.
And then she says that Damien.
Too gay to function. That's a good one.
Let's go. Put that in there.
Yep.
Halloween party, like you said. I'll save this for later. There's something in that scene I really like, but it's another one, just like teen parties in movies of these times. Just like, whose house is this? Just has these empty houses. Katie misunderstand. This is pretty much her first American Halloween. How is she?
You can't blame her.
Yeah,
that's what. The costume is good for Halloween, but she does embarrass herself because it's.
But she was also told that people go pretty hard Aaron Samuels
Right, yeah.
specifically said, you know,
He's
like,
people
he did.
go pretty hard. Hey, people go pretty hard.
He wanted her to dress like Regina.
He wanted
Yeah,
a Playboy
obviously.
bunny.
Yeah, exactly.
And she went hard.
You know,
she did.
effort into the costume for sure.
That's real Halloween spirit.
Agreed.
Yeah, I was like, hell yeah.
Agreed.
Nice
But
costume.
you know, like
An ex-wife, that's creative.
that's like
Yeah.
just
Get Conor O'Malley in the party.
of
Get him in there.
course though. It's just like that's
Yeah.
That's not what they were looking
No.
for.
No.
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 But you know what? I don't blame her for
No,
misunderstanding.
me. No,
She's been
Yeah.
in Africa.
Neither do I.
The Christmas talent show. Fucking heater.
It's so good. It's so funny.
Kevin G's
Kevin G.
rap.
Oh, Kevin G.
You know, I'm surprised they let him go for as long as he did. I feel like a lot of schools, the minute there's a sexual reference, are just like
The mics
cutting the
cut.
mics, and then just the whole audience just hears feedback. And they're like, oh my god!
Damien's performance.
Damien's performance of
Great.
"Beautiful" by Christina
Yeah.
Aguilera.
He throws the shoe back at the dude.
Yeah.
Just
Amy Poehler doing the dancing.
Mhm.
Oh my
with
gosh.
the camcorder, the whole Jingle Bell Rock dance.
Yeah.
You know, Gretchen's really falling apart here.
Mhm.
You know, her whole world is crumbling.
Mhm.
I like Neil Flynn. I like the dad when they do the butt slap. He just like sits back in his chair a little bit.
It's taken away.
And it's
Just
just
like he looked out, his eyes get wide, and he's like, "Oh shit."
I mean,
And
I feel like that like the dance they do. I feel like it's just a thing too,
Yeah.
like for
Mhm.
girls.
yeah, in the fucking I think it's
That kind of
Jason
thing, yeah.
getting beamed with the radio.
Yeah. Come on.
How hard can Gretchen
Why?
kick? He already falls
Out of his seat.
like he is in the front row, but still she's up here.
Yeah.
He's like,
She kicks it and it literally goes flying into his face.
but you know, she is, as I said, she's kind of losing her marbles right about now.
Yeah.
Maybe she's developed some sort of super strength in her feet that can kick this 2004 boombox just
15
into the
feet.
stands.
She's getting jealous.
Mm-hmm. Katie's kind of stealing the
Yeah.
spotlight.
Mhm.
I'm always
The
to your
moving
left.
rolls.
You're getting on my last miracle.
Insane comeback.
She's all out of sync. Like that's come on,
Mhm.
Regina.
Yeah, you that was on purpose.
I love the 4-way call.
Mhm.
Just
Oh,
like
yeah.
Uh-huh.
you wouldn't see that today.
No.
Landline 4-way.
No, no.
No. Yeah, just the whole like detailed process of like, oh, someone's on the other line, and like,
Switching lines.
everyone's listening to a different.
Bring back
different
home
call.
phones.
Bring them back.
Bring them back.
Mhm.
Like, forget this shit.
Yeah,
Just bring back the home phone.
because they would actually talk to each other.
That's all we
you know?
need.
You need landlines.
Mm-hmm.
Now we just FaceTime.
Mm-hmm. Send an emoji. Yeah, just great scene. I love Karen's little fake cough thing, like I'm sick and
Ooh, you whore. A lot of mood changes.
oh yeah. This is a little one, but it leads to. I wrote down Regina's meltdown when she finds out about the bars.
Yep.
Just
Oh.
running into her room,
Sounds.
fucking screeching, and then like sees the photo and gets louder. Which leads into the burn book fallout,
Yep.
which is incredible.
Mhm.
Just great stuff, and that's my pick.
The whole stretch.
Yeah.
Whole like she writes herself in the burn book, brings it to Duval, and then everyone
Yeah,
going
yeah.
crazy.
I love it.
Yeah,
It's
The
probably my
gymnasium.
favorite.
that's my favorite.
I'm between that and the Christmas show or the talent show, whatever. It's just
both of those.
two
Both those. are great.
absolute bangers. But I can't. Just that whole stretch of
Mhm.
chaos in the school and
They're all
and
beating the
Meadows.
shit out of each other.
Meadows with a baseball bat.
Yeah, I think
great.
you could, even when it's like building up to it, when she's like throwing all the flyers and keeps cutting back to the office, and we get my father, inventor of the toaster strudel's not going to be happy about this. Like, in like the music is kind of building. I was like, this is
great.
fucking cinema. Mom, can you come pick me up? I'm scared.
I'm scared.
So I'm going with that. You're going
I'm
with.
going with that.
Th-
Yeah.
Is that anyone have anything else?
I gave a mention to the ending scene, the spring fling dance.
Yeah,
Just felt
yeah.
a good resolution.
Crazy
I'd say.
scheduling on the school's part by having the mathletes competition and the spring
Right.
fling on the
Well,
same
they
night.
paid for the DJ, so it's not like they can
Mhm.
really move the dance
That's true.
against his schedule.
That's true. You just think or maybe they figured all the mathletes are dorks and they
Maybe
wouldn't
works
win
out
the
when they
dance.
Make it.
Yeah, that's true.
It works
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, this kind of plays into the stretch of like the fallout of the burn book is like the whole intervention in the gym and everything.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. I guess it all kind of ties together. But I'm going with all that whole stretch is my favorite.
Yep, yeah, me
When
too.
when the period blood girl says he's immediately like,
I can't do this.
I can't.
No, Respect to Duval, you know, he taps out.
He taps out when he knows he's
Never in my
overmatched.
14 years as an educator if I see behavior like this. Like, I ought to cancel your spring fling day.
School already paid the DJ.
He's like, I will keep you here until 4. Best quote. I mean, here we go. I wrote down a few, but this is obviously, as we mentioned, one of the most quoted movies of our lifetimes. I wrote down, you want to do something fun? You want to go to Taco Bell? That's just the first thing you think of. In that same scene, I have a fifth sense. It's like I have ESPN or something. I don't think my father, the inventor of toaster strudel, will be too pleased to hear this. Obviously, I've said it a few times already. Got Meadows with the bat, Coach Carr, step away from the face Coach Carr makes.
It's so good.
And then during that, the abrupt, she doesn't even go here. I don't know why. I think it's so
probably
funny.
the most.
Yeah, we say that.
In fact, that
Like,
all the time.
How did she get into school? How did she know what was going on?
That's so hilarious, but it's also so funny that he made it into the group of girls.
There's a shot of like the entire crowd. You can see him in the corner. He's got the hood up and it's like
But even he felt so compelled to let everyone know. She does not go to school. None of the teachers noticed.
Nobody noticed. She lasted all day.
Fuck. That one's probably my favorite. I really like It's Like I Have ESPN or something.
Yeah.
And obviously all the iconic, more iconic ones. What does everyone else have?
I had that one, and then I also just love the Coach Carr. Don't have sex.
You'll get pregnant and die.
Don't do it in missionary position. Don't do it staying up.
Just
don't do it, okay? And then he's like,
have some rubbers.
I got 6 quotes. I got this one was my first one. Hey, get out of here! Oh my God, Danny DeVito, I love your work.
I forgot about that one. Yeah.
That's another one.
She's like, hey, get out of here! Back to the dudes at the party where I said I would insert Connor O'Malley. Just the one dude. That's a scary mask, bro. This was from Tim Meadows. I hear Regina George is dating Aaron Samuels again. The two were seen canoodling together at Chris Eisen's Halloween party.
Yeah, that's when they're all
ever since.
That's when they're all talking to the camera. How did he hear about it? It's like Mr. Duval.
They were seen canoodling at Chris Eisen's Halloween party. When Regina, I forget where, I think she was storming out of the lunchroom and she knocks into someone with their lunch tray and she goes, "Watch where you're going, fat ass." In Tim Meadows' office, I forget the one girl's. Was it Karen? Yeah, he's like, "Miss Smith, this is no time to be laughing. We're gonna get to the bottom of this right now." Just the delivery of that, and then the scene when all hell's breaking loose. All senior girls report to the gymnasium immediately. Immediately, he says it twice.
I was thinking when I was watching that whole scene, like when they're in the gym, I was just like, I could go. I haven't been in high school in a few years. I could go for just a class-wide talking to. Like some people were like fucking something up during like an assembly or something.
Being on the teacher side, though.
Everyone's quiet.
It's like I haven't done anything, but it's like I don't get to, like, I can just not do schoolwork right now. So I'm gonna sit here and listen to someone be like, I've never seen such disrespectful behavior. It's been a while since I felt that.
And somebody's like shitting their pants in the corner because like they had to do with whatever we being talked about. But I know I'm safe.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I wouldn't want to be, X right now.
Oh, I had when all hell's breaking loose. I had when Duval goes, "Oh no, I didn't leave the South Side for this." He shatters. Pulls the fire alarm.
That's when he says, immediately.
When they're at the Halloween party and Damien's driving and he goes, "Janice, I cannot stop this car. I have a curfew." He goes, 1 o'clock. It's now 1:10.
What's gonna happen to him? You think someone's gonna, like, Dirk Diggler's mom's gonna be up waiting for him?
I've always been a big fan of getting loser going shopping,
of course.
But easily my favorite one is Regina. oh my god, I love that sweater. Where'd you get it? Oh, it's my mom from the 80s. A vintage. Oh my god, that is the ugliest effing sweater I've ever seen.
So good.
Just the
shot of the
the
bracelet.
detail of saying
Oh,
effing is so
I think-
funny. We got our quotes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Banger.
Get ready for sixth man. Oh my god. I have 6 nominees.
Wow.
Woo.
Most I had. I think the last one I had where there was like a bunch was Superbad, so that makes
Right.
sense.
Yeah, there you go.
All controversies aside, I wrote this down the first time we see him, Coach Carr.
Yeah.
Gets
Yeah.
tough for him, but the first we first see him a few minutes in the movie when he does the "don't have sex, you're gonna
Yeah,
die."
yeah.
And I was like, okay, he's going for it, and what happens. Another kind of slimy pervert, but Jason, just love that. I love a good douchebag character. That's something I've always had a fondness for. He knows it's this new girl's first day.
Mm-hmm.
Came in from Africa. What's the first thing he does?
Found the boys.
Yeah,
That's
he
all I
wants
try to
something
know.
Fake it survey.
Check out the new girl. Watch this.
I've got Mrs. George.
Of course.
I've got Mr. George.
Oh, yeah.
That's one second. I wrote down guy who shows up to the party when Katie has the party, and she's like, "Who are?" She's like, "Do I know you?" And he's just like, he completely ignores her. He's like, "What's up, dog?" And then the scared kid. Mom, you could pick me up. I'm scared. Like he has one line and crushes it.
Yeah.
I'm going with Mrs. George.
Me too. I think she's the epitome of six man. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
I mean, all those are great options. She literally comes in,
Yeah.
fucks it up, and then
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. Yeah,
We all going with
I'm
it?
going
She's mine
Mr.
as
George,
well.
but I also had Mr. George.
Oh, I've got Mr. George coming up again.
Amazing 6 man.
I do really love the scared kid. I don't know why. Just the way he says the
So
line is
funny.
so.
Oh, I had honorable mention to the secretary or teacher, whoever that comes in and warns Duval, and he goes,
Oh, yeah,
she
her.
goes, the girls have gone wild.
Yeah.
Best shot. It's Regina proudly with their arms crossed, watching the hellscape she has brought upon North Shore High School.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's fucking great.
Mhm.
I don't even know if there's anything else to.
I
to
didn't have
compete.
anything else. No.
Yeah.
Best moment. Here's where I wrote down Mr. George sees Regina's costume. Just the face he's making. His wife's so proud.
He's tearing up.
Oh, daddy's little girl. I have the dude falling off the porch at the Halloween party.
Yep.
When he sees the ex-wife, the little Dave's like, ah!
It's a scary
That's
mess,
okay.
bro.
Gets scared. And Regina getting hit by a bus
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
out of nowhere.
Fantastic moment.
Mhm. The
Yeah.
bus comes in, so you'd think you'd hear it, but it's just and the fake out. Like that's how Regina George died.
all of those. I mean, we already mentioned the whole the Damien. She doesn't go here. That is probably my
that's a
favorite.
great-
That's him in the stall. I also love when Damien steals Katie's bag and then they get into it's where Coach Carr is,
Yeah,
and
the car?
he takes off his mask, and after that's just not discussed. I'm like, what does everyone have to think about that?
Coach Carr.
Carr.
It's like Tank Pack. I really like at
So
the
good.
very beginning on the first day of school when she's walking in and there's people like burning textbooks on the front lawn.
High school.
I don't even think I noticed that.
And then I don't know if it's more of a quote, but at the end when he's giving away the spring fling king and queen, crown and shit, Duval just going, I'm so glad this year is about to be over.
It's been a rough year for Duval.
I had in the beginning when I think it's the first time when Katie's sitting with them at lunch and they're talking about Damien and he's got like the lunch meat on his face. Like, Damien.
With like the face cut on his
Sometimes like another piece of
I had the
meat on his
subtitles
face.
on and it said Baby Ruth.
I was probably being sloth from the Goonies. I didn't even notice that.
I also had the dog biting Mrs. George's nipple. I was
Now, in my research, I read that they put a little piece of like a cocktail
Oh,
weenie
look at
in
Oh, wow.
the boob so the dog would just gnaw on it.
That's funny.
Movie making, folks.
Yeah, right.
Interesting.
I'd be a little concerned if I.
Amy Poehler, what a pro.
She's a trooper.
I had the Gretchen Wiener kicking the boombox radio,
Of course.
and then just the scene with Damien talking through the sunroof, or not Damien,
Yeah, Janice.
Janice.
Janice talking through
with
the sunroof.
with Wheelman Damien,
Yeah.
Wheelman
who's got a 1 a.m. curfew.
I also had the end of the Mathletes competition where Kevin G's just going off.
I think Kevin G might have been hitting a tad too much for Sixth Man, but I was thinking,
Yeah.
Kevin G's great.
Yeah, he is.
Who could Ed Harris have played? I wrote down Katie's dad,
That's
Mr.
Yes, that's
Heron.
perfect.
Again, he'd be the first thing you see in this movie.
Like you could say,
Giving
like,
him lunch money.
let him try Mr. Duval, but like
I don't want to take.
Tim
I want
Meadows.
Tim
I don't want
Meadows.
him to be Tim Meadows.
I think if he's Duval, the all senior girls head to the gym immediately. Like it's more just like, oh fuck. Like,
Immediately.
so something about Tim Meadows that's just like
I had
Great delivery.
Katie's dad, but I also had the very one scene we get of the German teacher yelling at Katie to sit in her seat. Like, I can see Ed Harris.
Yeah.
But I think the dad is just a little more sensible.
Perfect.
don't do it, Blart. I have Katie, this I don't want to say math genius, but this fine student in Miss Norberry's class, making the decision to start failing to hang out with Aaron Samuels. Like, don't do it, Harry.
Don't do it, Harry.
Don't do it, Harry.
Don't do it, Katie.
I mean, we wouldn't have a movie without it, but just like in the beginning when they ask her to sit at the table, just like
I didn't even think about
just
that.
don't do it.
Um,
Why didn't she just? Well, it's because they invited her.
They
over. I was
invited
gonna say,
her.
why didn't she just go
Yeah.
sit with Janice and Damien? But
That's-
Jason causes this movie
yeah, right.
with his
No.
buttered muffin joke.
There we go.
This off-color humor.
Look at that.
we wouldn't have a great finale if it wasn't for Regina turning in the burn book, but writing herself in the burn book.
It's a
and turning
devious.
it in.
It's a devious move.
Yeah.
Don't do it, George.
Don't do it, George. Don't do it,
She knows
Miss
the
Adams.
hell she's about to bring to this earth.
Yeah, like that. Oh,
I had Regina George, storming out of the school in anger, without looking both
Go.
ways.
do it.
They
Don't
teach
do
you that
it.
when you're a little kid. Don't do it, George.
Don't do it, Regina.
You know who else could be in our lineup? Bobby Cannavale. He could be in this movie somewhere.
Sure.
Mr. George, perhaps.
Yeah.
Pat's not here, but he adds so many categories every time that I sometimes
Yeah, I
forget.
remember all mine.
But some of other guys also do plus and minus. Did anyone have?
No,
Yeah.
I know he usually does, like, where would you see yourself?
Well, the one I really,
High school.
Mm-hmm. I would just probably see myself amongst the crowd.
I don't know.
yeah, I don't want to be like Mr. Duval's like assistant.
Oh, yeah.
That's not even a thing in the movie.
I guess like
Sorry,
sorry to
I'll
switch
get him his
the,
coffee.
the category, but like hell's that moment is like Regina putting herself in the
Mhm.
book.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, moment of great.
Yeah. Real.
Good hellos that.
Another one he usually adds is what, like, little detail did you notice?
I never do.
I like the whiteboard planning for the takedown or the chalkboard, was it?
Yeah,
Takedown of Regina George and crossing off
3-step plan.
hot body as she's eating the bars and Aaron Samuels as they're ruining the relationship. I appreciate a good planning board.
My little detail, Friday the 13th.
Part 2.
Oh,
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I
Look at
I
that.
was
Sorry,
on there's my little detail.
on a VHS, and then the only reason I bring these up is because one he always does is there a better title? And there absolutely is
no,
not.
no.
we get a
Not-
title drop
not
and get in there.
We do.
We do.
Yeah, I believe it's
Yeah,
Janice.
Mean Girl.
Oh, yeah.
Mean
Yeah,
Girls.
We're at the 1 yard line.
But there's no gambling, so it doesn't matter.
And
Yeah.
there was a
Oh, there is a
There's a
freeze
freeze
frame.
frame.
Yeah,
Freeze
there's a
frame.
freeze frame.
That's why I was
Yeah.
like, ugh, I don't know
There's
if
a
the
freeze
singular girl is gonna take it away.
If there
But
was
it is.
gambling, that would be brutal.
That would
This
be
does not say mean girl.
We would be getting
No.
out.
It says burn book.
But yeah, if there's one thing you can not accuse this movie of, it's false advertising.
No.
No, yeah.
I read Mean Girls and I got it.
You literally can't change the title.
And then MVP. Who'd you guys have?
I'm going Tina Fey.
I went Team.
That's
Fey
what
as
I
well.
did too.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it's like 60-40 Faye McAdams, but this script is so fucking good.
yeah, I agree.
I really struggled with this one because I like everyone.
Yeah.
So I just went my favorite and I went Tim Meadows. I went Golden Ball.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
Great.
I never would. I assumed it would have been. I assumed it would have been either Faye or McAdams with
That's
a possible
yeah.
low hand sneak because I do think she's almost at this point underrated in this movie.
Yeah.
Because I think Regina's such an iconic character, but like you see why she was such a
For a
star
good reason.
in this run she
She's
had.
great.
Yeah.
But yeah, this thing's been quoted our entire lives, and that starts somewhere. It's who
Yeah,
I also think is
right.
good in the movie as Miss Norbert.
Yeah,
but this
yeah.
this script
We
is
didn't really mention
fucking
her.
She fits in
unbelievable.
well, yeah.
Mhm.
Very Tina Fey coded movie. I mean, it's
Uh-huh.
just it's got her name all over it.
Screams Faye.
Mean Girls. That was fun.
That was great.
Love
Timer.
Mean Girls.
Love revisiting
God.
it.
Yeah.
We've got some heaters planned
Oh.
for the month of June.
We will be off next week
What's next week?
because we're.
Oh, are we?
Oh,
I would
Yeah,
assume
we-
so.
yeah,
Because, you know what I mean.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, we don't have to. I would just assume so.
I didn't even think about that.
Going on a nice guy's vacation.
Yep.
nice guys.
Nice
They
guys.
can't-
Business trip.
Oh yeah.
Business dinners.
Yep.
With Kendall Roy.
Business
When we're
drinks.
back.
Meetings.
A few good men.
Oh yeah.
Finally.
Finally.
Billy's watched it a few times already.
I definitely
It's correct,
remember
so-
that Mean Girls was
Can't
this week
complain.
and didn't think it was A Few Good Men. But we
What do you
got
want
we
to
got
discuss next, Danny? My favorite color.
my favorite movie.
Oh, what do you think Jessup's watching? That's right. I like the classics.
I don't know, but I know he's
Got
probably
it.
drinking a Star actually.
Probably like Gone with the Wind. And then Jack, you haven't seen A Few Good Men.
I have not. It's gonna be the first time watching for me.
Fantastic. It's gonna blow
You ready?
your socks off. All right, A Few Good Men is next.
Bye bye.
See ya.